Hello, YouTube fans. This is the Scar Clown, aka the Heyimka Bo Naga Kaiden Meta. Hello, brothers and sisters. I know I haven't made a video in here in a while. The other two videos I did upload before this video, they were old videos. They were like months ago videos, so that's why I uploaded them, but I never published them. But now I did. But when I looked at them, I was like, that was 13 days ago? Really? Huh. Doesn't feel like it. It was like 5 months. No. It's because because it was, you know. But anyways, I want to talk about something quickly. I was watching a video. It was like an hour-long video, but I stopped because there was a brother talking. You know, I'm so-called Puerto Rican and so-called Afro-Salvadorian, you know. And I'm looking at this brother, and he's so-called black and stuff. And when he's talking about Franklin from GTA 5, you know, because there's like a scene that Franklin and his boy Lamar talks about, you know, some real shit, you know. That's why Lamar was like, that's the Apache blood in me, you know. So you're lucky I don't go tomahawk on you, you know. Another great character from that video game. But anyways, man, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful, Naga, you know. But what is it? The brother that made the video was like, oh, you know, there's so many what he said, black people that think that they're native and stuff like that. But I researched it on Google and we're barely even native at all. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this brother? And he's over here like trying to blame other brothers and sisters, basically saying that you guys think this way but you really are not, or some shit. I had to cut the video off because I'm like, I'm not gonna listen to these lies. And then he's over here like, oh yeah, I don't believe it either. I don't believe it either. I don't believe it either. And I'm over here like, it's the same thing when I was telling my my Dominican brother, my Dominican friend, he's a brother too. He's Dominican and Puerto Rican. And when I tried to explain it to him a long time ago, he just wanted to say that what everyone always says. Oh, it's just black supremacy. And I'm over here like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, bro? You mean to tell me you can't look at the pyramids? You can't look at the Sumerians. You can't even look at the Mayans and see their features. And you mean to tell me, oh, that's not true? You know, oh, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that we're just not native like they were. So, okay, so everyone on this planet is just fucking orcs then, I guess, right? Everyone. Including like Brother Remedy, Sirius Temple, and I might disagree with him sometimes, Kalai, but not, you know, I don't hate the brother. But, yeah. You know, Remy, if you're watching this, you know, shout out to you, Remy. Because it's bullshit. It's bullshit. You mean to tell me that's bullshit? Come on, man. Seriously. You know, it's just, you gotta put some knowledge inside of you. Or else it's just, and then I remember in high school, when I was out of high school, when I was finding this out, and I don't know, I doubt that my friend thinks about this now, because this was years ago. But he used to talk to this chick, and I don't know if this sister was, I mean, maybe she was a sister, I don't know. But she's over here like, oh, what's the point of learning this knowledge if you're not going to do anything with it? And I'm like, it increases your vibration, it increases your knowledge and power and wisdom. The hell's wrong? Like, people literally think, just to get knowledge, they think it's also weak. Oh, you got that knowledge. Oh, well, then you can't do anything with it. Yet you still have brothers and sisters out here talking shit, being like, oh yeah, if the power goes out, I can eat some freaking animals and shit like that, and we get some chickens and chicken and cows and shit like that. And if we need to eat them, we eat them and stuff. You know, that is some, and they don't even know that is literally what these elite want. Because you're supposed to plant your own fruits and vegetables. You're supposed to eat that, guys. You know? Seriously. But guess what? Guess what's going to happen to those people? Those people are going to get a rude awakening, bro. It's sad to say, but that's what it is. They're going to get a rude fucking awakening once that time comes. You know? Seriously. That's just me, man. Because every time I hear this stuff, I just shake my fucking head like, what the fuck, bro? You know, I'm not saying I'm perfect, everything like that, but I don't want to be ignorant to what's happening here. You know, we just had what was it? What's his name? David Wilcock died, and now there's so many things that are coming out that what he said. And I remember him talking about years ago about what is it? Basically, so-called black people are native to this planet, basically. You know, I haven't seen that. What is it? Some people say that. Oh, so you saw that? Was it a lecture thing that had a whole bunch of white folks in it? Hell no. You think I'm going to watch a lecture with a whole bunch of white people and none of them are freaking color in that freaking so-called color in that fucking in that lecture room? Hell no. Seriously. You know? I would have thought to myself right there, wait a minute. You have all these white folks in this lecture room, and David Wilcock is talking about, you know, black people, so-called black people being, you know, native to the stars and native to the planet. And you would think that once you see that, you'd be like, wait a minute, there's a whole bunch of white people here. Why isn't a brother here? Why isn't there a sister here? You know? So, and shout out to Bobby Hemmett. Because Bobby Hemmett even pointed out years ago, I remember hearing one of his videos saying that even your Hispanics that don't know that they're black. You know, shout out to Bobby Hemmett, man. Bobby Hemmett's fucking awesome, though. Seriously. You know, I know there's some people that want to downgrade his stuff because it's like, oh, once he said carbon, everyone just ran with it. It's like, yeah. Look at a plant, bro. A plant has carbon because it's color green. When you wear a bracelet on you, what does it become? Color green. You become a color green. All right? And then when the leaves fall, what color does it become? You know, what is it? A darker complexion. You know, I'm not white. The fuck? Hell no. Seriously. Shout out to Kalai for looking at my name. What is it, Giovanni Velasquez? And he's like, "Oh, you're an Italian." I'm no Italian. The fuck? And if you think that I'm lying, if you watch this video, someone else watches this video, looks at this and thinks that I'm lying, something's seriously wrong with you, bro. I just told you, like, I'm so-called Puerto Rican, Afro-Salvadorian, bro. My mom is Puerto Rican, and my dad is Afro-Salvadorian. And I'm learning more that maybe I'm also Afro-Puerto Rican. Why? Because we were just all talking, me, my sisters, and my mom, and all that stuff. And you gotta look at the features of the hair and stuff like that, and features of a lot of things on the person's body, you know. And people seem to forget too that there's a lot of clones around here too, you know. Seriously. It's just really, really crazy, bro. It's just really crazy. Nothing against Kalai. This is not a video going after him. It's just, you know, I was going to comment to him back of what he said when he said that, but I was just like, nah, I'm leaving it alone. It's better to leave it alone than just start up a conversation and all of a sudden it's like back and forth for no freaking reason. You know, life is too short for that crap. Life is too short for that crap, you know. Seriously. Because when the time comes, these wicked motherfuckers are going to get what's coming. And that's all I care about, to be quite honest with you. These wicked motherfuckers need to be gone. But you got to focus on yourself, obviously. You know, the more we focus on us, the more we go within ourselves, the more we go within ourselves, the more we destroy the system. The system is dying each and every day. And the thing is too, it is true what some people say, some brothers and sisters say. Sometimes we don't even have to meditate because all of a sudden it goes to that aha moment because the planet is vibrating so high, and so is the sun is giving us so much energy to the point that it just comes to us. Sooner or later, a lot of brothers and sisters are not going to eat this freaking meat and shit like that, you know? And even if you're all eating meat, there's even brothers and sisters out here being like, hey, if you're all eating meat, you got to mix that shit with like some veggies or some shit, some, you know, some grains or some shit, you know, basically balance it out, you know. Because that's what it is. You need to balance yourself out. That's just a little thing that I know some people might see that as controversial and be like, what the fuck? But it's still all about balance, you know? But people do want what they want to do, you know? I even saw Gina Marie COVID's video on Facebook, and I started laughing because I'm like, I don't have to see this bitch's video, you know? And then I saw my friend's sister, she liked it, and I'm just like shaking my head because, you know, she walks at some places that has a whole bunch of white people, and she's trying to, like, you know, not piss off the white man, the white woman, and shit like that, you know? It doesn't matter if they're good fucking people. Fuck these people. Seriously. Right? Seriously. Right? Just saying. But, you know, I ain't no fucking agent. Seriously. How am I an agent if I have such a small channel? You know, I don't have like millions of freaking subscribers and shit. You know? Bigger than Remedy and bigger than Collage and shit like that. That's how you know I'm just a nobody. Just doing this that knows what the fuck's up. You know? It really is. So, but don't, I'll say this too, brothers and sisters, don't let anyone damage your mental thought, basically. If these brothers and sisters want to talk shit about what's actually really happening, or they don't want to believe it, if they want to be stuck with these white motherfuckers by the end, let them. Let them. If they want to go to the woods, start killing fucking animals just to survive, let them. Because karma's going to get them really, really bad. I even thought about this. What if they can't kill them? What if they can't kill an animal? Because they so high vibration that they can't get stabbed or shot. You see, they didn't thought about that, right? I thought about it. Many brothers and sisters have thought about it. These are even animals that are coming back to the forefront to show themselves. And they showed this in the movie Shazam 2. In Shazam 2, shout out to you, I mean, because I think you saw it too, right? I think you saw the movie, but I can't remember. Sorry. It's been a long day for me right now. But I just wanted to mention it because in that movie you have the villain trying to put a tree, because you gotta look at the message. You know, you had a villain putting the tree in front of a civilization. I mean, in front of a city, and then the tree started growing roots all over the place. And then those roots started putting pods in, and those pods became like animals from nature. And then you see a white woman looking at one opening, and then one is open. She's like, no, wait, no. And then she dies and shit like that. That shit was funny as fuck. That shit was funny as hell, bro. It was funny as hell, bro. Seriously. But yeah, you know. So, but that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I don't want to be here for too long. I just want to walk out here, just enjoy myself. You know, it's cloudy out here and shit like that. But it's fine. I'll see you guys later. Be safe. Tell me what you guys think down below, and tell me you guys your experiences with some of these things, and tell me that what I mentioned in this video, because it's ridiculous. To me, it's ridiculous, and it's sad. But what you want to do, you know? It just goes to show how many people are going to get fucked. How many people are going to get screwed. And then all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh my God, I was wrong all along. And then they're dead. You know? I don't like to see a brother and sister perish because they were ignorant as fuck. But guess what? That's what's going to happen. And you can't stop it. And that is fine. People will move forward that are not, and the people that are will die off. It's just a simple fact. That's why they always talk, that's why these elite people saying that, oh, we need to destroy the population. Because they know the population is going to be gone anyways. And they're not going to do it. We're doing it ourselves. They don't have to do shit because they fucked us over so many times. So, I'll see you guys later and be safe.